Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, Chapter 23, The Brahmana's Wives Blessed, texts 41 and 42. So 41 has no purport, I will read it, then 42 we will chant together. Nunam bhagavato maya yoginam api mohini yadhayam guravo nranam swarte mukhya mahetvija. The illusory potency of the Supreme Lord certainly bewilders even great mystics. What to speak of us? As Brahmanas, we were supposed to be the spiritual master of all classes of men, yet we have been bewildered about our own real interests. Text 42, please repeat. Aho pasyatam Narinam api Krishne Jagadguru Durantha Bhavam Yaha Avidyat Mrityu Pasha Abhidhan Grahapitan Aho Pashyatanarinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Mrityu Pashan Grahabidhan Mrityu Pashan Grahabidhan Aho Pashyatanarinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Mrityu Pashan Grihadibdhan Aho Pashyatanarinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Mrityu Pashan Grihabidhan. Aho Pashyatanarinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Mrityu Pashan Grihabidhan. Mataji. Aho Pashyatanarinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidhan Aho Pashyata. Just see Narinam of this woman, Api even Krishna, for Lord Krishna, Jagadguru, the spiritual master of the entire universe, Duranta, unlimited, Bhavam, the devotion, Yaha, which, Avidyat, has broken. Mrityu of death, pashan, the bonds, grihadidhan, known as family life. Translation and purport given by disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Translation: just see the unlimited love these women have developed for Krishna, the spiritual master of the entire universe. This love has broken for them the very bonds of death, their attachment to family life. Purport: superficially, the husbands, fathers, father-in-law, and so on were the ladies' gurus or teachers. Yet the women had become perfect in Krishna consciousness, whereas the men had fallen into the darkness of ignorance. According to Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura, upon returning home, the ladies showed transcendental ecstatic symptoms, such as trembling of the body, shedding the tears, standing of the bodily hairs on end, discoloration of the complexion, crying out, "Oh, pleasure of my life, O Krishna," with flattering words and so forth. Srila Vishnu Chakravarti goes on to state that while one may object that it's not fitting for women to love anyone other than her husband, here the husbands themselves point out that they are gurus only in imitation of the Supreme Lord, who is Jagat Guru, the universal teacher of the spiritual master. The husbands noted that the women, having perfected their transcendental attachment for Krishna, did not have even a trace of attachment left for home, husband, children, and so forth. Therefore, from that day on, the husbands accepted those ladies as their worshipable spiritual masters and no longer thought of them as their wives or property. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Janamane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Janamane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gurumani Pracharane Visheshunamadi Prashadya Keshtaran. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Aho Pashyata Harinam Api Krishne Jagadguru Duranta Bhavam Yo Vidyan Mrityu Pashan Kriha Vidhan. Just see the unlimited love these women have developed for Lord Krishna, the spiritual master of the entire universe. This love has broken for them the very bonds of death, their attachment to family life. So we are continuing to hear this 23rd chapter, the Brahmana's wife's bliss. So this verse, this both 41, 42, spoken by the Brahmanas, and the previous verse, yesterday's verse also. So the yesterday verse, they started speaking to hell with our threefold birth, our awe of celibacy and our extensive learning, to hell with our aristocratic background and our expertise in the rituals of sacrifice, these are all condemned because we are inimical to the transcendental transcendental personality of Godhead. So, before that, verse 39, we saw that the Brahmanas, they started realize actually the mistake what they have done, and now they regret, and they more and more express the Brahmanas what is their mistakes, and then here we see in this today verses that they are more realizing their actual position and the position of the Supreme Lord, and then they come to the realization. They so previously we saw that Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says that because the wives of the Brahmanas, they are pure devotees, so the Brahmanas also have the influence because of their devotion. So now the Brahmanas are slowly realizing, and then this is a very important thing, that even though in this material world everyone is conditioned, as this verse 41 says, that this bewildering potency of the Supreme Lord is so powerful. It certainly bewilders even the great mystics, what to speak of us. This is what the Brahmanas are saying. So, Nunam Bhagavato Maya Yoginam Api Mohini. Yes, in the history we see that famous Vishwamitra, so many years, for 60,000 years or something, he was doing meditation, and just little sound from the angle bell of Menaka, he just broke his meditation and then get into family life, then completely forgot the goal of life. For what he was doing all this meditation, and so the Maya is definitely is very powerful. Krishna he himself says in Bhagavad Gita, is a famous verse, Devi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameve Prapatyante Maya Metam Tarantite. So, Mama Maya, Krishna says, this is divine energy, the Devi Hesha. Devi, so is Gunamai, is consisting of the three modes of material nature. Duratyaya is difficult to overcome. So, if Krishna says, it's difficult to overcome, definitely, it's a very difficult one. So the Brahmanas, they at least realizing, today here we see the most of the conditioned souls are not even knowing that they are bewildered. They are under the Maya, clutches of Maya, people, they think here this world is created for our enjoyment. We are here for the enjoying, and so we are, enjoying here. Life is going, everything very nice, everything very. So many people, they just completely have no idea. They bewildered completely. They not even having idea about that. They are bewildered. They are under the Maya. But here, because the wife of Brahmanas, they are devotees. These Brahmanas also getting some benefit. They are slowly realizing, and they are coming to the realization that they are really bewildered. They are not knowing what is their real interest, their self-interest. So here, when Krishna says that this Maya is my energy, so in the Shastra we see that Krishna has many, actually unlimited potencies. Parasha Shakti Vividaiva Shruyate. Means the unlimited energy he has. For him, all these energies are divine. Therefore, here Krishna says also, Daivi Hesha Gunamai. For him there is no Maya. And, it's not like for us. For us, it's Maya because it bewilders us. We come under the Maya's clutches. But Krishna, he is the master. He is above the Maya. So he is the one who controls Maya Takshena Prakriti, Suite Sacharacharam. He controls this Prakriti, this Maya energy. So therefore he says it is divine. And but the next line also he says, Mame vehe prapatyate, Maya me tham tarantite. So this is what this wife of Brahmanas they did. They surrendered to Krishna. They are completely in the transcendental platform now. They are exhibiting all these different symptoms of transcendental ecstasy. So when they come back to their home, all these symptoms that they exhibit, then the Brahmanas, they saw that they are really noticing, yes, they are not anymore our wives, they are not our property, externally, previously they were thinking, we are Brahmanas, we are the spiritual master of the everyone. But actually now they are realizing that their wives are their spiritual master. It's completely opposite. So, but when we are bewildered in this material world, we don't know all these things. Because we come in touch with this material energy, which is Krishna says, and that verse, Gunamai is made of these three modes, Sattva Guna, Rajaguna, and Tamaguna. So, being touch with this material energy, the material energies completely covers the living entity, even though the living entity is a superior energy. Apareyam itasvanyam dhime prakriti par. So the living entity is a spiritual being. Is superior to the prakriti, but still they bewilder here for long time. For many lifetimes they are struggling to get out of this material energy. But Krishna says, Mameve prapatyate, maya me chantaranja. Unless we surrender to Krishna, unless we realize that we are the servant of Krishna and we are here to surrender only to Krishna, not even other demigods, not to Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma or anybody else. When Krishna says, Mameve prapatyate, he is only surrender to Krishna. That is very important thing. There are many people, they think that all gods are same, everyone can give liberation. But it's not. That's not fact. There is what is that? Lord Shiva says, Mukti pradhata sarvesham Vishnureva na samshaya. There are many other verses also. Even other demigods, they accept that only Krishna can deliver us from these clutches of Maya. Only He can give the liberation for everyone. So, therefore, we should understand that we are under the clutches of Maya and we have to get out of it. As for that, we have to surrender to Krishna. We have to, understand who is Krishna and then surrender to Him. Means to become His devotee, like it is Brahmanas, they should be, they are realizing that they should become like their wives, the pure devotee of the Lord. Otherwise, in this material world, all these conditioned souls, they are trying to enjoy this material sense gratification, but that is all again suffering only, because this gives again birth, death, old age and disease. Sense gratification means only these problems repeatedly comes. That is the result of sense gratification. Because we are not here to enjoy ourselves. We are not the enjoyer, we are the servant. So when this knowledge is not there, and we go on, even people when they come to God or when they pray to God, and they ask for material things. Srila Prabhupada gives that a nice story that the old lady, she is carrying some huge bundle of wood on her head, and then somehow the bundle fell down. It's heavy. She couldn't herself lift it up. And then she's praying to God. Oh God, please help me. So God comes in the front and then she asks, God says, okay, what do you want? And she said that, please lift the bundle and put it on my head. When God comes in the front, He could give anything what you ask, Why to put back the burden again? So Srila Prabhupada explained that if anything you ask, any material thing, and that means you are you want to carry the burden again. So because any material thing means you are developing attachment to the material thing. But bhakti means really, if you are a devotee, you have a devotion to the Lord, means you should not have any attachment to anything material. Like these Brahmanas' wives, now what we see, they have no any attachment. They are completely surrendered to Krishna. They are not anymore attached to the husband, son, or father, any of these relations. So, this is the point. Unless we develop this detachment, completely detached from these material things. How it happens by developing attachment to Krishna. So, you see all the great devotees, like Goswamis, and all, they give up. They give up the material things. That's what we have to learn. Not that, like these Brahmanas, doing yajna, desiring to go to the Swargaloka and trying to enjoy. Not like that. They, like Goswami's life, if you see the wealth they had, the position what they had, what they, contacts, with big people, all these things people are desiring for it. They are hankering for it, most of the people. But when you have real knowledge, when you really realize who you are, then you just give up everything. Because none of this material thing can help us. Of course, material thing can help now, like here we are building temple, we need a lot of money. It's not that money cannot utilize. Money definitely can utilize in the service of Krishna. But at the same time, we should not be attached to for our personal thing. So, it's for Krishna, it's okay. Srila Prabhupada says, you give me all the money from the whole world. So when somebody hears from outside, oh, this Swamiji is really so big, greedy person. But he is the most detached person. That's the reality. Therefore, he is able to. Who can bear it? Even if we get all the money from the whole world, Imagine, already the people, they are tiny compared to all the wealth, what they have, all this Ambani and, all these big rich people. What they have is nothing compared to the wealth, what is the world full. But still, they are so much bewildered. They are not able to even spend that money. They have no time, they have no energy or nothing. They cannot even enjoy this. And they just some mental satisfaction accumulating. Oh, I have so much, I have so much. So what is the use of accumulating like that, which you can't even enjoy it? So therefore, we are not really enjoyer. But if we see Krishna, Krishna is the real enjoyer. Krishna, like his the 16,108 wives, and for each of them one big palace. This is a real, enjoyment. Who can do that? So, yeah, the point is that we are not the enjoyer. We should understand that we are here to serve Krishna. So already the Brahmana's wives, they are surrendered to Krishna. Now the Brahmanas also praying to the Lord, and they are realizing. So this should be our goal also. We should realize. So here in the purport is Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has raised one objection, that while one may object that it's not fitting for a woman to love anyone other than her husband. But it also gives nice explanation that because now they are not in that, material platform, they are not, even their husbands, they are realizing. So this is actually all this modern society, people so much speaking about the women empowerment. They want to give liberation to the women liberation and all these things. They're talking, this is actually real empowerment. Krishna accepts anyone's devotion. Striyo Vaishyas Tada Shudras Tepi Anti Param Kati. This is the real success. Realizing themselves, and they are now completely in the transcendental ecstasy. Who can be more happier than them? Definitely not this modern women liberation movement members of them. They are not really happy because they are not in their constitutional position. Already they are in Maya, thinking I'm woman, I'm man, all this material identification. But now they want to be more bewildered, identify themselves as the enjoyer, equal to man, this and that, so many things. But actually, none of them are happy. Of course, the men also, they are not happy. None of the jivas in this material world, if they don't realize who they are and what is their constitutional position, so no one be happy. No one can be happy. So, particularly when something artificially Even though the material world, there is some system. There is varnashrama system, the particular duty for everyone was given. But if you want to twist everything or don't want to follow anything of this traditional thing, then you put yourself more in the position of suffering. So many problems comes because of that. Imagine all this modern society, if as they are expecting become completely independent. The women, they don't want to get married, they don't want to get children. What will happen after 50 years? The society, imagine, just it will be completely chaos. They are so much promoting all these things. And men, they want to get married, but no girls available. Especially in big cities, 40-year-old man still is waiting. So, why is all is because it's selfish, and they are not knowing. Like here, the Brahmanas did not know what is their self-interest. So same. So people do not know what is their real interest, which is the self-interest. So therefore they are trying all these different things. But ultimately they have to come to this understanding. So Srila Prabhupada many times says that therefore we have started this movement, the Krishna conscious movement. So we give opportunity to those people who are completely bewildered. We give them the opportunity to hear. So this Krishna conscious movement, by distributing books, by starting new centers and preaching, making festivals, all these different activities of Krishna conscious gives the conditioned souls to hear, give the real knowledge. So once they get the opportunity to hear, so they may, start to realize, like these Brahmanas, their constitutional position. Then they there is a lot of opportunity to surrender to Krishna, and they become completely happy, like these the wives of Brahmanas. They can also have all this transcendental ecstasy. Real happiness is completely in the spiritual platform. Of course, there are so many people trying to imitate. There are so many bogus apasampradaya people. They are trying to imitate all these symptoms, but that will not help. They are imitating all these things. This is naturally when you have the real bhakti, without any material desire. Bhakti means no material desire. Then you can have all these transcendental ecstasy, these symptoms. Of course, it's not that devotees wants to show all this ecstasy, but it comes, it's natural. When you have a pure love for Krishna, then when you think, when you sing about Krishna, hear about Krishna, naturally the ecstasy comes. So you saw the Prabhupada also several times. Shows a little bit, not much. So the devotee should not, get misunderstand. But at the same time, he showed that he's not that like ordinary person. So that is the thing. The devotion, anybody can. Anyone can engage in the devotional service. Anyone can come to the highest platform. That is the greatness. Especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement is giving the opportunity to everyone, so very easily they can just simply by chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So anybody can just chant and take up this process and come to the highest stage, the perfectional stage. So this is the greatness of this devotion life. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment?